Yo, what is up, you guys? I hope y'all been partying like every day's your birthday, man. We got another one for y'all today. So make sure you grab your bay. And you know what we gonna say. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I have no clue where I was going with that. But we got another one for y'all today. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We are on the road to 1.2K. We are 14 subs away. I'm talking about a 1. And I'm talking about a 4. And like this. Oh, that looks like 41 to y'all. Hold on. Like this. Alright, we're 14 subs away, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. But without further ado, we gonna get into this. 10 athletes who perished in action. I don't know what to think about this. I don't know what we really even gonna watch. But it saw and looked interesting. So let's see what's rocking. What the heck? Bro! The hell is that? What is that? How you gonna give me a jump scare in the top 10? What kind of shit is that? How are you gonna give me that in the top 10?
Number 10, Antonio Puerta. During Sevilla's first La Liga 2007 through 08 match against Getafe
tough, y'all.
22-year-old Spanish soccer player Antonio Puerta collapsed in the penalty area. He was seen crouching and then collapsed upon moving back to his team's goal. After only 35 minutes of the game had passed,
Dang.
Puerta was able to walk to the dressing room where he collapsed a second time. He was taken to the intensive care unit of Virgin de Racio Hospital.
What do y'all think happened, man?
Cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Puerta died on August 28, 2007 at 2:30 p.m. Doctors later reported that Puerta had suffered multiple organ failure and irreversible brain damage as consequence of multiple cardiac arrests.
That's
due to a
crazy,
hereditary
y'all.
heart disease, which is incurable. At the time of his death, his girlfriend was expecting their first child. Following Puerta's death, FIFA made mandatory the implementation of resuscitation rooms in every stadium that hosted any World Cup matches.
That's so crazy,
Number 9,
man.
Ray Chapman. Back in the early days of baseball, part of a pitcher's job was to alter up a new ball the moment it was put into the game. This technique was called
What does
the
that mean?
spitball. The ball was covered in dirt, saliva, Vaseline, or even
Ew,
tobacco.
what?
The result was a deformed, dirty ball that flew erratically and, as it came over the plate, was very hard to see. This now banned practice is believed to be responsible for Ray Chapman's death back in 1920. He was struck in the head with a pitch by Carl Mays in a game against the New York Yankees. Mays threw a spitball. Eyewitnesses recounted that Chapman never attempted to dodge the ball, apparently because he was unable to see it. Chapman
That's
didn't
crazy,
react
yo.
at
Why
all,
would you
members of the
spit on
Society
a
of
ball?
Baseball Research claimed. The sound of the ball smashing into Chapman's skull was so loud that people believed it had struck Chapman's bat. He died due to his head injury 12 hours
Holy
later
crap,
on August
bro.
17th at the age of 29. Number 8, Malik Joao.
Hey, shout out to Baseball Man for getting helmets, y'all. We needed helmets. That's crazy.
Sharks are not the only danger surfers face when riding the waves. Usually, it's the wave itself they should be careful of.
What?
On Friday, December 2nd, 2005.
Really?
Malik Joao, a surfer known
Cross
for riding
surfing off my
the
list. I ain't going on that no
in
more.
history,
What? Right?
took an 8-foot wave at Oahu's pipeline in Hawaii. Witnesses claimed that as Joao dropped into the wave, the nose of his board sank into the face of the wave, slowing his forward momentum. Due to the loss of speed on this highly complicated wave, he was struck by the lip of the wave and sunk underwater. The force of the wave was so powerful that it broke his board. Another surfer who
Holy
caught the
crap.
next wave claimed that the leash of his board was ripped off by the force of the wave. With his board no longer strapped to himself, people were unable to locate him visually. Water photographers and other surfers searched for Joao, although their efforts proved unsuccessful for a brief period.
What?
Joao was found 15 minutes later at Pupukia Beach by surfer Miles Padaka. Padaka reached him and brought him to the shore with the help of other surfers.
Holy
Lifeguard and
crap,
paramedics
y'all.
attempted to bring Joao back to life, but failed. An autopsy report revealed that he had been hit in his head by the surfboard, instantly making him unconscious. He was only 25 years old. Number 7.
Dang, that's insane, man.
Jr.
Hey, y'all, make
Lucha
sure y'all
Libre
count
is
your
one of
blessings.
Mexico's biggest and
Lucha
widely known
Libre.
traditions. Although it is known to be more of a show than actual fighting, tragedies
Not
still
Lucha
happen in
Libre.
the ring. On March 20th,
Bro, Rey Mysterio was my favorite back in the day,
Aguayo
man.
Jr. wrestled a tag team match at Baja California, Mexico. During the match, Rey Mysterio Jr. used a head scissors takedown to propel Aguayo out of the ring, but Aguayo returned to the ring, upon which Mysterio drop-kicked Aguayo in the back and shoulder to set up for Mysterio Jr.'s signature 619 as Aguayo landed on the middle rope. Manique, Aguayo's teammate, then fell onto the middle rope beside him when Aguayo appeared to be unconscious.
Holy crap, I can't follow with all this. Hold on.
Mysterio performed the
My bad, y'all. I'm really trying to focus.
Either opponent. The match continued, with Mysterio Jr. checking on the unmoving Aguayo, bringing it to the referee's attention. The match continued, while other wrestlers ringside attempted to figure out what was wrong with Aguayo. When the match was over, a group of people to Aguayo, believing he was just unconscious and in need of medical assistance. Officials later brought Aguayo out of the ring. When paramedics arrived, Aguayo was taken to the local hospital, where he was pronounced dead at around 1 a.m.
That's insane,
on March 21st,
y'all.
2015. The pro wrestler was 35 years of age. The cause of death was later announced as cardiac arrest due to a cervical stroke caused by 3 fractured vertebrae. Autopsy results later revealed that Aguayo Jr. broke 3 vertebrae due to the dropkick by Mysterio
Holy
Jr.
crap, he really broke
Number
3?
6. Lane Frost. Mankind has always had a fascination with dominating beasts. Although humans have an edge using their intellect to their advantage, the brutal force of a beast can also result in a win. On July 30th,
Why would you?
1989,
No,
in Cheyenne,
bro, I don't care how smart I am. I'm not gonna try to outwit a lion. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to outwit a leopard. You gonna see me outrunning. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see me put the boosters on, but you ain't gonna see me try to outwit him.
Wyoming, after completing a successful ride.
Might just happen though, you know, but I won't try.
25-year-old Lane Frost dismounted. The massive bull turned and hit him in the side with his horn. Although the horn did not perforate into his chest, it did break several ribs. He was able to stand, looking for help. As he took a couple of steps, he collapsed when one of the broken ribs had severed an artery that led to his heart. He was rushed to the hospital. The doctors pronounced him dead as they discovered his heart injury to be irreparable. He posthumously finished 3rd in the event. The bull, taking care of business, was retired in the 1990s and put out to stud until its death in 1999. Number 5.
That means they took the horns off?
Skinner. Todd
It's not the
Skinner
bull's
was
fault,
a
man.
full-time free climber and motivational speaker. He was married with 3 children. Considered a legend of the climbing world, he completed several free climbing ascents.
That's crazy, y'all. Hey, those people, y'all, those
after
people who
Skinner
like climb buildings and hang off buildings and do parkour on buildings, those people are out of their mind. But damn, y'all see this view? Man, y'all know what I would love to do here? Y'all already know, bro. Y'all already know. But this view is so beautiful, man. Y'all, I hope one day, you know, we really do this YouTube thing and we can go out to places like this, man. This is crazy.
Completed a new route at Yosemite National Park. October 23rd, 2006, he rappelled down the face of the mountain. While rappelling, and due to a failure of the belay loop of his harness, he fell 500 feet and died. Jim Hewitt, a friend of Skinner, who was with him at that moment, had observed that the harness appeared worn. Hewitt, 100 feet above from Skinner, on the way down heard a snap sound. I looked down really quickly and just saw him falling, Hewitt says. He heard no cry, just silence as Skinner dropped 500 feet to the ground below. On the way down, I saw him bounce once and then land, Hewitt says, and I knew he was dead. He was 48 years old.
Bro, y'all, that is insane. That is actually insane, man. Imagine just being on a trip with your homie, bro, and then the next thing you know, you look down, he's dead. He still has to climb all the way down that mountain too, bro. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is insane.
Number 4. Chuck Hughes. During the 1971 NFL season, on October 24th, the Lions received the Chicago Bears at Tiger Stadium. Closing to the end of the game, Chuck Hughes entered the game as an injury replacement for another player. Suddenly, during a play, he dropped to the turf, grabbing firmly onto his chest around the 20-yard line. Dick Butkus, a Bears player, saw Hughes collapse and convulse violently on the ground. Butkus screamed to the sideline hysterically to get Hughes assistance. The doctors, players, and trainers from both teams
That's so
ran
scary,
to Hughes
bro.
to try and save him. An ambulance was called for and arrived to take Hughes to the hospital. He was pronounced dead at 5:34 p.m. that afternoon. The
Holy
Lions
moly,
awaited news
bro.
of Hughes' condition after the game and were informed that he was dead shortly after. An autopsy revealed that Hughes was suffering from an undiagnosed and advanced arteriosclerosis. One of his coronary arteries was 75% blocked. To this date, he is the only NFL player to die on the field during a game. He was 28 years old.
That's so sad, man. That's so
Reggie
sad.
Lewis. When Boston Celtics player Reggie Lewis faced an off-season practice on July 27, 1993, he was one of the most valuable players in the NBA. Relatively short career, Lewis had scored a total of 7,902 points.
That's pretty good. I
Lewis
cannot
had
score
shown
that
symptoms
much.
of heart problems in the previous months, which included collapsing during the opening game of the Celtics' first-round playoff series.
Yeah, you should get that checked out, bro.
During the practice match on July 27, 1993, he fell onto the court, dead. The cause of his death was due to hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Holy crap, y'all.
That is known as the most common cause of death in young athletes. James Crowley, a Brandeis University police officer who happened upon the gym on a routine patrol, and another Brandeis University police officer tried to reanimate Lewis by using mouth-to-mouth.
That's so scary, man, to just
but
would be to
unsuccessful.
see stuff
He
like
was
that, have that
27
happen to
years
y'all.
old. Number 2. Ayrton Senna.
That's crazy,
Ayrton
man.
Senna da Silva was a Brazilian racing driver and winner of 3 Formula One World Championships in 1980,
Dang, that boy.
1990, and
Yo, I think it'd be so
1991.
fun to
He
race
was
cars,
widely
but
considered
scary
as
as
one of
hell.
the greatest Formula One drivers of all time, voted as the best and most influential Formula One driver of all time in various motorsport polls. He holds a record of 6 victories at the Monaco Grand Prix.
Holy
and
moly.
is the 5th most successful driver of all time.
Damn, that boy went crazy.
The 3-time Formula One world champion died on May 1st, 1994, because of his car crashing into a concrete barrier while he was in first place at the 1994 San Marino Grand Prix.
In
at the
first
Autodromo
place,
Enzo
yo,
Edino
that's
Ferrari in
crazy,
Italy.
man.
His accident was one of the worst of a number of accidents that took place that weekend, and one of the first fatal accidents to happen during a Formula One race in 12 years. Senna's and Ratzenberger's accidents, which occurred one day before, became in the safety of Formula One, provoking the implementation of new safety measures in both Formula One
bro, you got
and its
to.
circuits. He was 34 years old. Number 1. MarkVivian Foe. MarkVivian was a Cameroonian footballer who played as a midfielder for both club and his country's
That sounds
national
so
team.
fire.
After a successful career in his native country, he traveled to France, where he gained international recognition and the interest of the world's top clubs. He was drafted into his country's national team.
Oh my God, bro, that boy does not skip leg day. Pause on that, but dang.
He played in all of Cameroon's matches. He joined
Soccer
Lyon
players go
on a
crazy.
€6 million transfer and later was loaned to Manchester City in the 2002 through 2003 season.
He snapped.
On June 26, 2003, Cameroon faced Colombia in the semifinal of the Confederations Cup, which took place at the Stade du Gélant in Lyon, France. Late in the game, Foe collapsed in the middle of the field, with no other players near him. Foe's widow, Mary Louise, stated afterwards that the Cameroonian player had been ill with gastric problems and dysentery before that match, and he was insistent to play in his adopted hometown of Lyon. They attempted to resuscitate him in the field, and he was...
Man, I don't even know what that means, y'all, but that's crazy.
Mouth resuscitation.
That's so crazy, y'all, to just be playing the sport you love and to just die all of a sudden, bro. And you got millions of people watching this. These are all, like, pro athletes.
45 minutes attempting to restart his heart, and although he was still alive when he arrived at the stadium's medical center, he died afterwards. An autopsy concluded that Foe's death was related to his heart, as it discovered evidence of hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, a hereditary condition.
That's how the last guy died, didn't he?
Risk of sudden death during physical exercise. The team's manager, Winifred Schaefer, wanted to substitute him minutes before his heart attack, observing that the player was fatigued, but Foe signaled that he wanted to continue. He was 28 years old.
That is so insane, y'all. He worked his heart to death with how hard he played. That's crazy, man. Damn, bro. Everybody wants to come in my room and I'm in the middle of recording, y'all. My bad.
Their sport. They all knew that the commitment to a sport required sacrifice, but none of them knew to what extent.
They hit pretty much.
Hey, y'all. They worked their Bro, what the Oh my gosh, what am I? Alright, you guys, we're gonna keep it on this because alright, y'all, we're keeping it on this, man. I don't even want to do an outro. This whole video where it's just ridiculous how many times I had to stop it for people. Y'all have a great day though. Y'all be easy. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're on the road to 1.2K. That was some crazy stuff, but y'all have a great day, man. Hope y'all like and subscribe, and deuces.